complimented me. Fine, you like Cole better. I only swam for you for 3 years. Here you go. Thanks.
Next to the stage, Robert Morganwick. Robert was born April 2nd, 1993 at Shore Memorial Hospital. He was always a happy, healthy baby. He enjoyed long walks on the boardwalk. He also loved the water. He was the first grandson on his mother's side of the family. Growing up, he spent a lot of time with his grandmom and cousins. He was the ringleader. He had all of them climbing trees at a young age. He started rollerblading at 3 years old. One time, he was being harassed by older kids in the ring. One kid knocked him down. On the way home, he said, "I think they were jealous because I skate so well." Bob has always been loyal and protective. Nobody can beat his brother up but him. Bob went to Northfield Community School. He enjoyed basketball, soccer, and baseball. He was on the school soccer team. He was also a member of all-star baseball teams. Robert started working at Mazzio's in 8th grade at 14. He saved money for that Mercury Mountaineer. Robert has seemed to enjoy Mainland. He has made many friends. He enjoys baseball. Bob has also enjoyed the hodgeball, dodgeball, and volleyball tournaments. He made some nice things in woodshop and talks highly about his media production class. He has become a very responsible young man, whom his parents are very proud of. That's Robert Morganwick.
What is the one thing you would like to change about yourself?
What's the one thing I would like to change about myself? Probably taking so long to do all my projects and stuff. I never get it on time, and it puts a hurting on my grade. That's all I got.
Put your hands together for our next contestant, Dondre Brown. Moving to Summers Point, Dondre resided in Ocean City. As everybody knows, Ocean City is a small city surrounded by water. On December 12, 1992, Dondre decided he wanted to enter this world. This was wonderful, except his family was in the midst of a nor'easter with waist-deep water. No one could enter or exit the island. A call was placed to 911 with a cry of, "My wife is in labor." The dispatcher asked, "Is this a joke?" A few minutes later, the National Guard was knocking at the door. Although he was not due for another 6 weeks, away to the hospital they went in the back of a Deuce-F military truck. From that day on, his mom knew Dondre Marcellus Brown was blessed to do great things. He is a good student, great athlete, but to know him, you can't help but love him. Let's hear it for Dondre Brown.
What has been your biggest accomplishment while at Mainland?
My biggest accomplishment while at Mainland. getting comfortable with all the teachers. You know, I don't think there's a single teacher in the school that hates me. I mean, let's be honest. You cannot hate this face. I mean, Mr. Booth will tell you, you know? He basically raised me since freshman year. Whoops. He's seen me at my lows, you know, because obviously I can't swim, so. He saved me from being a little kid, you know, playing in the kiddie pool to, you know, helping out the other guys win state championships. I'd have to say my accomplishment would have to be knowing the teaching staff and giving them a loving time while I'm here at Mainland.
Next up, your favorite, Dave Dow. David, your father and mother are so proud of you. You have accomplished so much during the 4 years you've been here at Mainland. Your biggest accomplishment must have been doing the play. We never expected you to do it. We are so proud of you, David. A funny story about David is when he was younger, he used to enjoy cross-dressings into his sister's dresses and wearing lipstick. Your parents love you, David, and wish you the best in whatever you pursue. That's David Dow.
Describe what you think would be the perfect day.
Wow, perfect day. That's wake up in the morning, brush my teeth, go surfing. Let's see. Come to school. Actually, I don't mind school that much. I wouldn't mind coming to school. That's right. Yeah. And then head home and hang out with my friends. It's simple. You don't need that much. You really don't need that much. Just simple as everything. So.
Yeah!
Looking particularly dapper this evening is Adam Cajun. Adam's family has watched Adam grow into a wonderful young man. He was funny, bright, but behind that sweet smile and engaging personality lies someone who doesn't disclose a lot of information regarding himself. Does he share his innermost thoughts with his parents? No, he does not. One thing is for sure. His parents know that Adam thinks big. They don't get him. What they do know about their son is that he is always thinking out of the box. What is logical to you and me is not necessarily logical to him. His take on things comes from a completely different angle. He is very literal about things. He likes making people laugh, and although he has a lot of friends, there are only a handful that he truly trusts. He loves eating at Sakura's, could live on the 3 Ps. Pizza, pasta, and peanut butter and jelly would make him more happy than to eat Kit Kats all day long. He enjoys being out on the water for crew. He loves a good nap, even though it makes him feel groggy afterwards. And the one thing that gets most of his love and affection is his dog, Riley. He is also a good brother and loves his sister, Danielle. On the other hand, Adam does not like to talk about himself, nor does he like to talk about other people. He quietly comes to his own conclusions, and when he's made his mind up, it's a hard thing to change. He can't stand people who lie, although a white lie is acceptable. He has no clue as to what he wants to do with the rest of his life, and the thought of making that decision scares him almost as much as paranormal activity. Although he thinks his parents don't get him, the one thing he doesn't get is that the day he was born was one of the most incredible days of their life.
Is there anything you wish you would have done differently while at Mainland?
So, I would have started doing push-ups probably freshman year. And maybe squat thrusts and dips. I would have tried a whole lot harder my freshman year in school. I would have loved my parents even more than I could have possibly even tried. And I would have just loved everyone as much as I possibly could, because that's the kind of person I am. Traces.
Now, welcome to the stage, Nick Kafkalis. Look out, world. That's what we said to each other 18 years ago, says his parents. When he was 2 days old, having just come home from the hospital, Nick jumped out of our arms if he could have when he heard his brother's voice for the first time. He couldn't wait to be a part of this world, and the smile on his face spoke volumes of what was to come. Always smiling, always helping, always taking the time to make a difference, to put a smile on someone's face. To do a favor and make the day better. I'm going to just pause for a minute for Nick and just ask Jess Costello if you would go to the prom with him. As his parents, we got more. We have more. She got what she wanted. As his parents, they knew from the twinkle in his eye that Nick had something special in his heart, and we couldn't be more proud of his character. Nick has the gift of bringing people together, never letting someone feel left out or reaching out for someone in need. If you are friends with Nick, then you probably know that his friendship is genuine. If you aren't friends with him yet, you can be assured that he can't wait to meet you. 18 years have passed quickly, and a new stage of life awaits. And the twinkle in his eye grows stronger. That's Nick Kafkalis.
How do you define success? I think success is different for every person, but my personal opinion is that success is meeting someone that you love, and you have a happy family, and then you just can come home every day and be with people you love. That's success for me. So, thank you.
If you did not know this, Mr. Mainland is being brought to you by Students Against Destructive Decisions. urging everyone to make the right choice. So, all the participants in Mr. Mainland have a message for you.
My best friend died a while ago. I tried to stop, and he said no.
He went to the party late at night. When it was all over, the place was a sight.
He left with a bunch of friends. He didn't know that it would be the end.
Everyone was drinking the vodka beers. They didn't know death was near.
The tree they crashed into was a great big oak. From this deathful sleep, they never awoke.
The police came to check out the crash, and that was the end of the party bash.
Drinking may be tempting. It may be fun to do.
But when you have too much, consider what you go for.
So remember this message. You may need it someday.
Because you'll be the one responsible, and you'll be the one who'll pay. And remember, make the right choice!
For students against destructive decisions to ask them to come to the stage. Molly Cusack, Courtney Smith, and Jenna Gray.
We just want to make some thank yous because a lot of people worked really hard to put Mr. Mainland together. First, we would like to start off with Mrs. Klein. Dear Mrs. Klein, roses are red, violets are blue. This couldn't have happened without you. We swear it's true, and we owe it all to you. From all of us involved in Mr. Mainland, we want to say thank you. Mrs. Klein, would you please come up here with a gift for you?
Thank you for all of your hard work. Your costumes, performances, and jokes made the crowd go berserk. Only one favorite the judges could choose, but know you were all champions, win or lose. We have a couple of gifts just to say thank you.